Welcome back to your favorite place to be in the afternoon. It's our Loft on Afternoon Express. And we all know that one of the toughest jobs in the world is being a parent. And that's testament to all the wrinkles my parents show towards their old age. The holidays are over and it's back to school for little boys and girls across the country. This means earlier mornings, lunchbox prep, less me time for mom and dad, and more playtime for the kids. So today we're joined by Marlene Kotia, Health and Science Manager for Danone South Africa, and Jabulile Gwala, Marketing Manager for Danone, to tell us about a super snack that could help turn you into a super mom or a super dad. Ladies, welcome to our loft.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell us about the super snack thing. I've seen it on all your different products over here, and it's such a cool initiative.
This, So this stamp or sticker shows that NutriDay has added 11 nutrients to the product. So they come from a group of vitamin A, D, and E, and B vitamins. So what we didn't just add these vitamins to the product. We went and spoke to many health professionals. We identified what was missing in the diets of South African children, and we added that without compromising the taste. And we also increased the protein from the previous formula. So what you have now is something which is a smart snack.
It's got more than just the natural nutrients, because we know in the way that science is moving forward, the way that things are being grown, the way that we're processing foods, we are not getting as much nutrients out as possible. So it's really exciting to see you guys including all those nutrients that we maybe are missing out on our daily diets.
And I must add one more point, that when we calculated the nutrients are to be consumed daily. So it's one yogurt every day.
Okay, very exciting. What I love about the brand, I was scrolling through your website, and there's so much more to the brand than just the food, because even during my primary and high school careers, everyone was trying to find a nickname for me, and because one of your other products is called Danino, that was like my nickname. Danino and Danone became my little nickname.
You've got a yogurt named after you.
Yes. So it seems like you guys have got a lot more involved with what you do in people's homes, more than just the nutrient value of the yogurts.
Yeah. So you know that NutriDay is literally like a family brand, and we know that moms are always trying to do the best for their families, but it's not easy. You're very busy, and most of the time, what you're trying to give your kids, which is something that's good for them, they actually don't want it, because healthy is usually associated with not tasting great, and then the things that do taste great are then not healthy. So the yogurt is literally like the happy medium, where it tastes good, but it's also good for them. So it's a happy medium for mom and kid. And what we have done is that we spend a lot of time with moms, talking to them and finding out what are the things that they actually need, so that they can make those decisions much easier, so that they can do the best for their family. So whether it's the healthy recipes, how do we give them tips and tricks, because we know that everyone is time-strapped right now. We know that kids are spending way too much time in front of the TV with their cell phones. How do we get moms to actually engage more with their children? So we've got articles to give them tips on what to do with them over the weekends, what to do with them over the holidays, on party ideas. So literally the entire website is designed to make mom's life easier, and actually, give her like a little bit of, some like time off, so that she can actually do the best for her family. And also some tips on how to exercise while she's at work, because we know moms are always taking care of everyone else, but never themselves. So
you're looking after the kids sort of through the products, but looking after the whole family in terms of the lifestyles around that, and the website's a really cool place to go. You mentioned a whole bunch of things about kids in front of the TV. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
I need this advice.
I know.
I should go and check it out. But you spoke about really cool recipes, and Clem is with us in the loft today, and you've decided to take it upon yourself to turn something that is really healthy for you into something that's super delicious and exciting for kids to engage with. So what have we got?
Exactly, young Danino. So step up, and start cooking. So NutriDay has got some amazing flavors already. And some of these yogurts have already got actual fruit pieces in them.
Lovely.
Which is super, super awesome. But don't look at this, don't look at this.
I won't. That's the final product.
That's for later.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spin on one of the flavors that has a delicious creamy flavor and add to that. So NutriDay, this guy over here, which we spoke about the Smart Snack logo there, has got a deliciously creamy vanilla yogurt.
Yummy.
And I mean delicious as in like, when women have that like sad moment, not women, men too, sad moment.
With the ice cream?
The ice cream, like this is
you
me.
with the yogurt.
This is me when I'm happy, when I'm sad, okay? That's so awesome. So I'm going to use this as my base. What we're going to do is we're actually going to make frozen NutriDay Pops.
Oh, yummy. That sounds delicious.
Exactly, and it really, really is. These are the perfect size for a lunchbox. And we spoke about not just for kids, for adults too, because they come high in calcium and in protein. And we know protein, as we spoke about, are those fundamental building blocks when it comes to building muscle.
Hey, but also with obviously with all of the ingredients inside, like yogurts and milks and things, you've got all the active ingredients which you really need for a good digestive system. What's good for your digestive system is good for your immune system.
Whoa.
My dietitian taught me all of these things.
But let's get stuck. We can talk forever. Let's just get stuck into the recipe.
Cool.
So as we know now, berries are really, really amazing, and it's on shelf right now. So buying them and freezing them is a great way to use berries.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop these berries that I just thawed out slightly into a pan or a pot, and I add a little bit of sweetness because we know they can sometimes have a little bit of tartness to
Yes,
them.
they can be quite sour, especially if they are one of those, well, haven't fully ripened, or they're one of those, quite fresh berries.
But that's all I need. You want the flavor of the honey, not necessarily the sweetness, because you got that vanilla in the yogurt already. Vanilla and honey are actually best friends.
Okay.
They work really well together, creating the illusion of sweetness without being sweet. That's really great. So that's going to start simmering. It's going to start bursting, popping. All the natural juices are going to come out. I'm not adding any water to that. There's enough moisture in those berries already.
Cool.
So let's get started on the base. So the base is really simple. It's the NutriDay yogurt. So all you got to do, this is the hard part, Dad.
Oh, Clem. Sure, I don't know how you're going to cope with this one, my friend. Careful, just careful. Careful. Oh, is he going to... Oh, he did it.
Done.
He did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Congratulations, Clem and Pedro. The skill, man, the skill of being a chef on Afternoon Express must be so exhausting.
It's intense. So, like earlier, we spoke about the berries that are really great to freeze. But did you know NutriDay yogurt can freeze? I'm talking instant frozen yogurt.
So it's basically like, like you said, frozen yogurt. So take that tub, and then you can, if you're a girl or a guy, like we mentioned, and you're sad, instead of eating the ice cream, eat frozen yogurt.
There we go. Okay. So what
Healthy
we
for
do,
you to cry.
So what we do is our berries are going to simmer.
Yeah.
They're going to start bursting, like we said. Then we're going to blend it and pass it through a sieve. So I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit. Just a little bit longer, and I'll show you how I end up with this result over here.
Delicious. All right,
Cool.
That's fine.
Cool.
Is that how you're going to... Oh, must I take away,
Yeah,
take away some
Dad,
time
I need
from
a
you?
minute.
Let's give him some time. Let's give him some time, ladies. One thing I wanted to ask you, Jabu, about healthy bodies and healthy minds. That phrase gets thrown out so often. And everyone talks about eating right, exercising right, finding balance in your life.
Yeah.
You guys really trying to incorporate that into what you're trying to do with all of your brands.
Yeah. So what we currently have now on NutriDay is a schools program, which is currently one of the biggest school programs that we have in South Africa. I think last year we reached about 2,000 schools and like literally millions of learners. And what we do with that program is to literally go into schools and start the conversation around healthy eating at a very young age. So teaching them about the different food groups, making sure that they understand the importance of portion control, making sure that they understand why they need to eat something from all the different food groups, etc. Because we know that if you start the conversation young, then they grow with it. And also, if you start it young, they can also influence their parents and be able to tell their parents why I need to have, carbs, why I need to have dairy, why I need to have protein, etc. And what we've incorporated with our school programs is a road show that we call the Smart Nutri Farm, which the kids really, really love. And it's literally, Farmer Fred and Bonolo Berry that goes around the different schools in South Africa, literally teaching about the goodness of yogurt, the goodness of eating healthy, so that they can actually focus and concentrate more. Because literally, we do want, our kids to get a little bit more out of their days, and for them to be able to do that, they need to eat right.
One thing that I think parents have maybe missed out on, and maybe you can touch on this for us if you can. I know the importance of eating yogurt with the active cultures, etc. But so many kids are now gluten intolerant and now lactose intolerant too, and it can be really disturbing for your belly to be lactose intolerant. It's really tough. But you guys do try and cater towards that. Help us understand how lactose-free is still healthy for you.
I have good news for you. In fact, this process in which we make yogurt is a natural fermentation process. So the live cultures that we put in act on the sugar in the milk. The milk sugar is called lactose. It's then converted into lactic acid, and this is tolerated by those who are lactose intolerant.
Sheesh.
So there you go. Of course, children may react differently, so try and watch, observe, and one portion, a cup a day, should be suffice for even somebody with lactose intolerance.
Lovely. Sure, that's very, very interesting to hear. I've actually never heard
And
that
good
information
news.
before. That is
And
very
good
good
news.
news for us. But I think also parents also need to understand to trial these things for enough of a period of time. I mean, over one day, if you see a reaction immediately, don't necessarily stop it right then and then. Give it a period of time to start settling these things, because it is so vital to get your calciums, to get your vitamins in, to get all of those active ingredients involved in your child's diet.
It's a nice, tasty way of getting your dairy intake.
Lovely.
Especially if you are lactose intolerant.
Exactly. Something smelling super yum. Are we almost done?
It's my new cologne.
Just like,
Okay, so you can see how much liquids actually come out of those berries
yes,
already.
I'm actually super surprised
So
about
no
that.
need to add any water. So what's going to happen now is we take a stick blender or a jug blender and blend it and then pass it through a sieve. We end up with this beautiful, beautiful berry coulis. How awesome.
That looks so delicious. That almost looks like the stuff that they put inside the actual yogurt itself. It looks so very,
Well, that's
very
what I spoke
delicious.
about. It's pure fruit that they've got in these
yummy.
yogurts. So, one of my favorite post-workout shakes, it's called the berry cheesecake. What I do is I freeze the double cream NutriDay in little ice cube trays.
Really?
Right? Into a blender with a little, fresh berries, and then maybe a protein shake, vanilla if you've got any, and blitz it up. It becomes a frozen berry cheesecake. So what you need to do now is you can kind of swirl it through. Don't mix it through too much. You want to create a bit of a marbling effect through the yogurt. So you get the different flavors between the two. So you get these amazing, these little ice cream things that you buy. You can make your home popsicles.
Yes,
But not everybody
yes.
has that.
And
But
they're too expensive to go and buy, but you can always DIY it.
DIY, paper cups.
Yes.
It's the way. So all you're going to do is take your paper cups.
And
And then-
FYI, we've tried something similar on the show before with polystyrene. Paper works a little bit better than polystyrene. That's just a tip that we have learned on this show.
Yes.
So if you guys do have paper cups at home, do use them. If you have polystyrene, try, but it will
Try.
take a lot more work for you to kind of peel off the pieces of polystyrene.
And I like the paper cups. It's more like
Yeah.
earth-friendly.
There we go.
And I've only missed a little bit, but no one can see it. So I shouldn't have said
It's
anything.
hidden behind a cup. That should be my new trick, because I spill all the time on the show, ladies. That's just my skill set. I'm skilled at messing.
You do it
Well
beautifully.
done. Good
so what
for
I've got
you.
is these real chunky straws.
Yes.
And what I'm going to do is just pop them into the cup. So all I've done is I've actually divided each straw into half. You don't need such a big one. And then those go to the freezer. You don't even have to preset it because the yogurt's so
Yes.
thick. And I think that's a good thing. Yogurt has to be really thick. The sticks don't fall around. It stays right there.
Lovely.
But now, Dan, my ultimate cheat for today.
Yes!
So these go to the freezer. And okay, let me just give you a treat because I know what you like. You're going to get so distracted.
I like treats
Okay,
all
cool.
the time.
There's your treat, young Donnie.
Lovely.
There you go. So while Donnie's
you,
busy,
Uncle
let me tell you about my tell you about my
Oh, wow, this is
ultimate
really
hack.
yum.
Dan, you step aside.
Sorry.
So what I'm going to do is take one of these, right? All the fruit's in there already. Okay, the cup is there already. Hardcore.
Ugh.
Done.
Sure, that's your guys. The
Done.
skill taken to make this recipe, it just blows my mind.
And then all you got to do is, like we spoke about, there's a daily treat. So young Donnie comes home and he knows, hey,
Young
got a treat.
Danino.
Young Danino comes home, he knows, hey, I got my treat in the freezer, breaks off a cup, and he's chilling. He's happy, and he's gone. All he has to do is just pull back the label, and he's good to go. What do you say?
What about the piece of label that goes inside?
What piece of label?
What doesn't it? Oh, no, there, just fold it off. I see it. So it just pops out.
And all you do is just pop it out like that. Take it out, take it out, take it
Oh
out.
my gosh, I got one lollipop for each hand.
Whoa, whoa. I was gonna have that.
Sorry. You want to go for a lick?
No. Germ.
That side. I didn't lick that side.
You can have it.
These
What
are
do you
so
think,
yum.
Dan?
Super
You're
delicious.
impressed?
Really, really, really nice. I'm really, really impressed with what you guys have created here. So, ladies, thanks for coming to share all the nutritional value of eating something so delicious.
Yes.
Super excited. These ice treats are not just healthy, but like I said, they are delicious too. The perfect way to keep the kiddies healthy and entertained at the same time. Parents, I know that's your biggest challenge. For more healthier and yummy treats for the whole family, visit the NutriDay website and let your imagination run wild.
So today on the show, we're celebrating sensational acting talent. And still to come, we meet an up-and-coming starlet on the South African acting scene. Her name is Christia Visser, and she's up after the break.